into stand-up paddling. We saw this coming, and so we were one of the first paddle companies to decide to come out and make specific SUP paddles. Most of all the other paddles were coming in from Asia through the paddleboard distributors, and so the quality was not good. So, in fact, Spanker here. This was our first paddle, Spanker. So what we had is the shops that were selling were surf shops, and Werner, you know, what is that? Is that a German company? You know, and so we said no. We've been building paddles for 40 years. We're a family-owned company, and we make everything in America. And they go so, and so we talk to them, and we talk to them, and we talk to them. We tell them about our product. We tell them about things going on, and they're waiting for this to break because the paddles that they are getting from Asia would have broken. And so now we have their attention, and so we have a conversation and explain about SUP and why we are getting into SUP, because we are a paddle company. So you buy boards from the board company, you buy paddles from a paddle company, because we take our strength of our whitewater strength and our touring technology, and we're bringing into paddles. So that's how we got into it. So we started out with the first one, which was an all-carbon Spanker. And this came out of an outrigger blade shape. And so outrigger, are you familiar with outriggers? So, and basically an outrigger paddle with just a longer shaft. Well, we realized, again, we're always trying to do things innovative, that this is not the optimal design for SUP paddling. It's good, it's very good. But we went ahead and at these shapes. Okay, we found these to be more effective, okay, because what we decided is two categories, like high and low angle in touring, okay? Here there's what we call low cadence and high cadence. So low cadence is basically for beginners. And larger blade. Okay? They're looking for more stability as well as when they make a stroke, they want to have some power too. Okay? But if you're doing long distances or training for racing, and it's, you know, SUP is such a good workout that you want to do high cadence. So you're looking at blades that are going to be smaller. Okay? So we came out with that idea, and again, then we take that, and just like in touring, we're only two blades, okay, high angle, low angle, then we look at sizing, and so we look here, between these two, Nitro's a little smaller, a little bigger, but both high cadence, and then low cadence, high cadence in the car. We start then looking at materials, and we look at foam core throughout, okay? Then we come with fiberglass and carbon shaft, and these are brand new colors. We call this beach, so that's the design in azul and jade, right? And then, as we say in America, and wait, there's more, So we come and do injected molding, so like the Skagit. So the Skagit, we call it the Fiji. Okay? And so although it is, again, Werner, we want to do what we call best in class. So even if it's a lower price point paddle, we want to make it the best price point paddle. So one thing that's very important for us is swing weight. Okay? And what we want to do is have very light blades, but we needed a stiff blade too. So we created it with some heavy support in the ribs here. That gives you good stiffness. Okay, after paddling it. With a fiberglass shaft and with the same handle that you would find in our $400 paddle. So put that all together. Now, the price point we're very excited about here, because this in euros 119. Okay, and then we will make it in a two-piece adjustable for 149 euros for consumer. Yes. Now, so recreational premium performance sport. Now, all of these we do them in a couple methods. Get it one piece, okay, and you can get it uncut or cut. So uncut is longer, and then you cut it to the person's length, and you glue the handle on. We don't let consumers glue. Okay, it's important for you in the store to glue it, and the reason for that is you'll know it's done right. And what we don't want is a consumer going out there and gluing themselves, and then they're paddling and it comes off, and other people say, Werner's, they're no good. We want to maintain good quality, so that's why we want you to do it. The time it takes from measuring the person, and in touring we say person's height plus 10 inches. Okay, that's how you measure.
Yeah, 25,
mm-hmm. So the glue that you do with, that's something that we get from you?
No, you can purchase it from hardware stores, and we give a list of names, and we give instructions on how to do it. The time it takes from starting to measure to cutting and then to gluing is about 15 minutes. But the one thing you need to tell the consumer is they can't paddle that day. They have to let it set for a day. Okay, and a 2-part epoxy is best. Mm-hmm. So,
custom made for
yeah, that's right. That's what we think too, and that's an added service that you have. And they go, well, when a friend goes, well, I bought mine off. Well, mine was custom cut for me. Yeah, so it adds on. Now, in two-piece adjustable, so you can adjust this as you wish. So this gives you some variance. So good for a family who has some, good for more rental style, but we can do that. So two-piece, and then we also have three-piece. So in a suitcase and you're on the airplane. So good for inflatables. Okay. And so we do that throughout the line. Here only two-piece, not three-piece, but soon be three-piece, I think. All right. So we do that throughout the line. And then the last thing to share is bed shaft. So same idea as in our touring. So we're looking at something that is ergonomic. Okay, it's better or less stress on your wrist when you do it. But the nice thing about this, it also, when you use it, it also extends your catch. So you have a further catch in relationship. So your reach is going to be farther. And when you're in conditioning or racing or things like that, that's a big thing. So we have racers using this. Okay? All right. And so one more? Yeah, I'll show you one more thing. Yeah. Oh. Here, you shouldn't have to hold that.
Så har jeg forstået det rigtigt. Store blade til begyndere, små blade til...
Please.
Så vi fik meget i dansene, smallere lave blade.